Well, good morning, everybody. This is 71-year-old Physique Fanatic. Uh, this is what I'm looking like this morning on Saturday morning. This is after my, I don't like calling it a diet, it's a way of eating through the week. I monitor my weight, monitor my blood sugar every morning. This is something that I've done for years, 52 years now. Resistance training and maintaining a physique that I enjoy and proud of. Uh, and I like to pass this message on to older guys, not only the older guys, the younger guys, because I believe that you need to make plans while you're young to age the way you would like to live as you get older. Now, I always talk about this, and I've always, this is just something that's been inside me ever since I was young. I was always, even when I was a teenager, I worked all the time. I mowed yards. I had two paper routes, at one time. So I, I made my own money all my life. I didn't ask mom and dad for any money at all. And when I wanted to go swimming, I had the money. I had a what they call passbook, savings account. The older guys won't know what that is. And I, at one time, when I was really young, when I was in 10, 11, 12, I got an allowance. So it wasn't very much, a couple of dollars a week. But that was a lot for a kid like me. And my mom took me to the bank and I opened up a passbook savings account. So I went in there and I'd stick money in there and I'd save up money to buy me something. So I was into baseball. I love baseball. And I wanted a new uh, baseball mitt. So I saved up money and I bought it. Then saved up. Back then, they were, mom bought stuff and she got consumer stamps, green stamps and consumer stamps. So there's two different stamps. And you buy this book and you take these stamps, put in there. Then you can cash those in uh, for stuff. So I used to collect those and I'd cash them in for a basketball. So I'd save up consumer stamps, green stamps, and stuff like that. And that's how I grew up, saving. So you want to, well, me, if you're made that way, save up for your future. And that's how I did, and I made some dumb mistakes. Yeah, I've been married 3 times. So, uh, and I'm going to get married a fourth time. So, I never give up. That's that's my motto. Never give up. May sound dumb, but and this is how it's helped me my whole life. Retired, been retired going on 10 years, and don't regret retiring at all. I retired at 62, and I always made myself. I worked 15 years at a meat packing company, and they didn't offer any kind of 401k. They had a very small retirement plan. From them, I get $104 a month on a retirement. It's not much, but it can take me out to dinner once a month. But and then I got to the point where I decided I wanted more from my life. I wanted to retire comfortably, and I want to enjoy my retirement. And the only way I could do that is get a better job. So I had to apply for a job. This one place paid good money, had 401k, one of the better paying companies in my area, and it was an aluminum plant. Okay. Now, this is my life story, so if you get bored with it, just shut me off. But this is how I grew up. This has been my motivations through life. So I applied for this uh, job, and they didn't hire very often. So I finally got where I could test. He had 3 tests you had to take, cognitive, math, and all that stuff, reading and understanding and stuff. Uh, but I did all right in everything except math. And math was my best subject at school. But as you get older, you lose those skills. And I did. So I flunked. So I didn't pass that part. So I went to a community adult learning center. It was free, and you do all your work on the computer and stuff. And the company sent me a letter, and this letter said if I go through this and do this and improve my math skills, that I could retake the test. So I did, and I went through all the uh, programs and stuff in the math part, and the lady at the community adult learning center, I showed her the letter, and she sent them a letter, said I've already fulfilled my program stuff, and they sent me another letter, the company did, to retake the test. So I went and took the test. Okay, so, and I was in there with 10 other people, and well, 9 other people, it was 10 of us total. But I did my test, and I zipped through it, man. Boom, 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 got through the math part, and I just sat there, and everybody else was still struggling to get through it. And so that's how I got the job there. And that company offered an apprenticeship and several different skills. And I applied for the hardest one, the electrical. So, and I was told at a vocational school that my math skills were so bad that I probably would not succeed in the electrical thing because I wanted to be an electrician. But uh, and so I studied and studied and studied, and I didn't. My seniority didn't uh, allow me to take the test because it was seniority based. And 10 other guys, I think it was 10, took the test, and they all had more seniority in me. Luck, luck has it, this one guy decided to drop out. So they took the next 3, and there was 3 phases to this test, and usually you took a phase and then come back later another day, take the other phase, then take another phase. So they were desperate. They had to have 10 people in the class. So the 3 people by seniority, there was 2 of them with more seniority than I did. I was the lowest in the seniority. And we took the test all 3 phases in one day on a Saturday on the weekend because they were desperate to get this 10th person. And I beat all the other people, because I had an accelerated class in geometry and stuff prior. So, and I got the apprenticeship. So it was a 3-year apprenticeship, which is unusual because usually it's a 5-year apprenticeship. So I became an electrician. And this is the story of my life. This is how I am. And that's the same way with my body too, in my health, my physique. I've enjoyed, I've been, like I said, 52 years of resistance training. That's just part of me. That's my drive. So now I'm retired. I'm living comfortably. I've got a nice IRA. After I retired, I took my 401k and put it into an IRA. I'm able to help my kids every month for because what I've built up in my IRA is going to be my children's legacy anyway, and then I'm letting them enjoy their legacy by giving them money every month to enjoy while I'm still alive. I can see that they are happy and financially better. Not, but I still do this. This is just me. Is how I think. This is how I stay looking like this at 71. And hopefully I'll be looking like this in my 80s. So this is me Saturday morning talking my head off because I'm on my second cup of coffee this morning, believe it or not. And I get up in the morning and I check my weight. And I'm always learning something new every day. If you're not learning anything, you're dead because you're going to learn something every day and choose the things that you learn that helps you. Uh, like right now, I'm trying to learn more about rep ranges, and I've learned that what's going to keep you going is strength in your older years, not the big muscles. You don't need to be a bodybuilder. Uh, you have nice, hard, toned muscles that helps you absorb all the glucose stuff. Your body is a storage. Your muscles are storage for glucose, and so is your organs. But you want minimum fat around your organs especially, and that will show once you get that fat away from your organs, the rest of your body is going to change. You're going to lose that fat around your waist. You're going to start showing the six packs. This is how you do it. Focus on your protein, at least 1 gram of protein per weight that you want to be at. Like if you're at 200 pounds and you want to be 160 pounds, do 160 grams of protein every day. Write down a piece of paper. 160. Every time you take in some protein in your body, deduct it from the 160 to you're at 0 at the end of the day. Make sure you get your 160 grams of protein. Carbs, you can do maybe same thing, okay? Do 1 gram per ideal body weight, okay? That's, you want to be 160, 1 gram of carb a day, so it's 160. Put your 160, count your carbs. You're not going to be able to count them mentally. You go drag out your phone, Google how many carbs are in this before you stick it in your mouth. And then if you deduct that from 160 down to 0, that's you're finished for the day as far as carbs. Same way with protein. You do that. It's easy. I mean, what's so hard about hitting the phone and taking down a number and doing that? It's so easy. And you have to have the desire. If you don't have the desire, go ahead and get obese and die. I had this friend. This video is going to be long enough. I ain't going to tell you about that till next time. But this is what I'm looking like. This is my advice for young guys to plan for your future, plan for your retirement, plan for your old age. Thank you very much. I'll cut this off now before I go on to another tangent. Thank you very much. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate all of you. Help me get this message out to others so I can bore others with my stories. Thank you very much. See if this works. I don't think it's going to.